Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. MattCam89 here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be playing a new game called Atomfall, and this will be the first time that I am playing this game. And I don't know if it'll be the last. I guess, again, it'll be determined on how well this does and whether I like the game or not. But from what I've seen, it seems like a game that I would enjoy. So we'll see. So I'm excited to check this game out for the first time. If you are a viewer and have been watching the Outbreak series, do not worry. We're going to be going back to that on Tuesday. So we will be finishing Outbreak File 2 on Tuesday. Game should be popping up for you now. Hopefully everything sounds okay. Just let me know. I am playing the PC version of the game, so I might be able to adjust the screen a little bit. Let me see. See if I can move that out of the way just a little bit. Open up some room for the webcam and then also some chat that'll come here. And playing on PC, so it's a little bit different for me to do OBS and the game. So forgive me if everything is not correct on the first go. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we don't have any audio issues. And let's get started. Like I said, this is brand new to me as well. I am going to be using a controller. It's what I like to use. May have to put the volume down just a tad. Hopefully that is enough now. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. We are checking out Atomfall. I definitely don't want to do we're probably going to go with the recommended settings. That way, at least on this playthrough here, we can get a good feel of how the developer wanted us to experience the game. I may do an easier run through, maybe off stream, just to be able to experience the world and the story a little bit better. But for this playthrough, let's go with the recommended settings here. And I guess if we need to, like it says, we can fix it in the settings menu. But let's get started.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one, and
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell? I think I'll be all right. For the moment, at least. It's more important that you listen to me. I don't know who you are, but I could trust you more than I can trust myself. Please, mister, Listen, all my thoughts are still my own. You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people, God, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please. Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil.
Oh, I apologize for that. I was talking with the mic muted. So what I was saying is, typically with these games, I play as a good guy. So we're gonna find some alcohol and bandages for him.
Stupid, careless mistake. Was ambushed by one of those bloody thieves. Outlaws.
So that we can make some bandages for this guy. He is bleeding. So there appears that maybe there might be some crafting in this game that we can do.
Break the quarantine. I wouldn't survive in there now. Please, a bandage. Please help me.
All right, so we're working on it. So maybe there's some crafting that I got to do. Let's see.
It hurts like the devil.
We got the backpack. There we go. We got some crafting. So the first thing is this game is not really holding my hand. So we got to find additional cloth to make this bandage. So we need 4 more. So let's take a look at that. Graphics are very, very nice. Again, this is the first time that I'm playing this game. So a little bit of YouTube footage from the Rad Brad when he got an early access, I believe, to this game. But we still need some more cloth here. I think we just need 1 more. Here we go. And now we can craft this bandage for him. So that's pretty cool. So far, I'm getting not really Fallout vibes from this game, more so Stalker vibes, because the way that the story seems to be is that it's post-apocalyptic in a certain region. So it's not like the entire world is. At least I don't think it is. It's just a particular region in the United Kingdom. Something happened. Now it's quarantined.
A bandage. Please help me.
And there's all kinds of weird stuff going on because of that. Yes, let's be helpful.
Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance that something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now.
So
Try
again,
to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. It may help you to survive. I hope so.
all right, so he's telling us to leave. For what reason? Again, I don't know.
You must not forget. Me too.
So I don't know what he's expecting to happen to him. Like I said, I saw a little bit of gameplay footage from the Rad Brad, but I wasn't paying attention enough to really grasp the whole story of what's really going on in this world. So this really is kind of, we're figuring this out together today. All right, we got some assorted scrap. And as of right now, we've got no weapons.
Everything is a threat.
My characters so far doesn't seem to really know who they are or why they're here. So
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Emergency access has been granted.
And from what I understand, this game is not a game that really holds your hand. So it may not be for everybody in that regards. Some people may enjoy, their hands being held. Some people don't. So it may not be a game for you. But this game is on Game Pass, so if you are already a part of that subscription, you could check it out and then decide whether this is a game for you. And then, as you saw in the beginning of the stream, there is a easier difficulty modes where there's an easy mode where it's more exploratory, so the enemies are pretty easy. There's probably more weapons, more ammo. So, you could always put it on one of those easier modes if you want to experience just the story. All right, I'm going to try to be quiet. All right, so it looks like he was injured by an outlaw because he is talking as if he's still talking to that scientist that we found. There is a bad guy in here. Where he is, I don't know yet. Graphics are very, very nice in this game. Something just crashed through the ceiling there. Not sure what it is. Kind of looks like a robot.
Off with you, or you'll regret it.
Oh, he's seeing me. All right, so I think this is more a tutorial. He knows that I'm around here. Where did he go? All right, so we have dealt with the outlaw there. See if he has anything good. Nothing good. Looks like he's wearing an old policeman helmet and maybe some cricket armor there. Padding. Gotta remember, we are in England, so probably not playing baseball. Surprised he doesn't have a weapon, since it seems like he's the guy that injured that scientist. Just want to explore some stuff around here. No power, so I don't know if we gotta... Seems like we gotta turn on the power here. There's a couple of doors that weren't able to open because of the lack of power. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Thank you for spending a Friday night with me. I don't know how long we're going to stream tonight. Probably not as long as the... Let's see what this is. Looks like a comic book of some sorts. Probably not going to be streaming as long as the Outbreak series. But if you are a fan of that series, do not worry. We're going to be returning to that on Tuesday. And hopefully finishing out File 2. Because we did end up unlocking the last scenario in our last playthrough. But I was really excited to see that this game had released. I believe it actually released yesterday. And it's kind of a game that I like, so I wanted to check it out. So called an audible. And we're doing this tonight, and then again Tuesday we'll do the Outbreak series there. We'll finish that off. the screen is a little too dark, just let me know in the comment section. I can adjust it a little bit. All right, let's see. Stay inside. Powell, don't think about going back outside. That bloody radio is useless in the zone, and fixing it would be the death of you. Outlaws are sniffing around now. They might have spotted me on my last trip. It looks like they did because he didn't make it, and there was an outlaw in here. I have to go one more time. I think the key card is finally working. I don't want to forget where the place is before I can try it. I'll be back by morning. Stay inside. I believe this is the key card that we received from that scientist. Looks like we got to go to the interchange. So we'll see. So this game, from my understanding, it is. Let's check Dr. Powell. It is open world, I believe. So, I mean, you can follow these quests, or you can kind of just go off and do what you would like to do. It's been a great year and 2 years, I would say, of these sort of games coming out. You know, we just had Stalker 2, which is a good game. And, of course, this one, kind of out of the blue. I didn't even know about it until I started seeing, like, previews on YouTube or reviews before the game actually came out. I'm like, oh, this looks right up my alley here. I think we've spent enough time. I thought there was another hole that we can probably crawl through, but we'll see. I am sort of curious about there's a lot of doors there that require power, so I don't know if this is some place that I got to come back to, or maybe I'm just missing something. But here we are, outside of the bunker here. Very Fallout-like. Very, very pretty game. Probably looks a lot prettier on my screen than it does on the stream. But yeah, it looks very pretty. We've got a old telephone booth here. All right, very strange. Probably not a good thing. We might keep that to ourselves. I believe the time period of this game is in the 1960s. So if you see that type of technology, that is why. I believe it's either late 50s or early 1960s that this game takes place. Might actually set it in the opening credits. Yeah, let's see. So we do have a map here, and the thing is, I think we have to rely on kind of like word of mouth, what people are saying, paying attention to this map, because it's not like your traditional Fallout where it's, you know, somebody will say, hey, go here, and it marks on your map. They may give you general clues of where something could be, but this game is really, at least on the normal difficulties, I can't speak for the easier difficulties, but it seems like you're kind of more or less figuring out things on your own. It does say trackable, but again, one trackable lead in this region. So it's there's something around here that I need to go to, you know, so I think it's kind of just, you know, this looks interesting. So let's go here and let's just see what happens. I am running this on my laptop, by the way. Nothing crazy. It's running a 4060, the laptop version. So, and you can see how beautiful it is, and it seems to be running really well, frame rate wise. It actually gave me a warning that my drivers weren't up to date, but I didn't feel like updating it, so I could be missing out on a little bit of performance right now. All right, we got some water. Everything is very pretty, so excuse me if I'm just kind of looking at stuff. I think there is a system where you need to maybe keep up with water and food. And sure, I'll figure out what all this scrap is for. So far, no. That's some string. That's probably come in handy. So far, no weapons. I haven't found anything of use right now. So if we run into an enemy, probably not going to be a good thing. Get some herbs. Yeah, I'll take that. Probably going to be useful at some point. Water looks a little strange. Could be a setting that I have in the options. Let's see if we can climb up. All right, looks like we can, but you got to wait for that prompt. Oh, what is that? It kind of looks like a military. Oh, we got a nice military truck right there as well. Stealth. Fast movement makes noise that will alert near. Oh, we got some enemies there. The thing is yeah, I doubt they're friendly. The thing is, I don't have any weapons. How do I crouch? There we go. He probably can't see me from up here, but hopefully I can find. It'd be nice if I could pick up a piece of wood or something. There's a bone there. I mean, even a bone would be great. Pick that up. And... Oh, looks like we got a cricket bat. Oh, yep. And a grenade. We're going to take all this. Thank you. All right, now we got... I don't want to throw it. All right, now we got a cricket bat. There we go. Unexplored bunker. Do we want to go in here? Let's take care of that enemy first, and then maybe we'll come here. Check this out. This is what I like about these games. Kind of just going off on your own and just making up your own story. This dude's kind of just minding his own business, but I got a feeling he ain't friendly. I don't really know how he doesn't see me right now. He's looking, but I guess his peripheral vision isn't too good. It does show me as hidden. All right, buddy, don't go too far. Don't go too far. I want to... Oh, it looked like he was just looking at me. All right, the outlaw is down. Oh, okay, we got a police bat now. He was about to beat me with a police bat. I will take that. And an old British helicopter here. shotgun ammo. All right, a lockbox key. I will take that. You never know. Coded message, you'll take that. I think that's the thing with this game is that you're gonna find stuff like this, and again, it's kind of like, for instance, you could hit track the lead there, but you really got to find it on your own. But so far, really liking the vibe of this game. If you're a fan of Stalker, if you're a fan of the Fallout games, you're probably going to really enjoy this. All right, and please keep me informed. Make sure the volume is okay, whether it's my mic or the game volume. If you need it lower or higher, just let me know. Let's see if we can figure out some of this stuff here. So what is this? Helicopter crash site. So yeah, just kind of when you explore stuff, it'll give you like these waypoints here. Agram has left supplies in the Slantondale rail yard. Grid reference 28. All right, so that's kind of the how you're going to find out stuff too. So as we unlock this map, we're going to get grid coordinates. So most likely 28.7 east, which is this, and then 77.5 north. So probably this is where we're thinking that wherever that supplies is, this is where it's going to be. So we can see based on the map here, you see the 77 there. So, and then the 28. So it's not like Fallout where, you know, you just pick a mission and it automatically pops up. We do have to do some exploring and reading to kind of figure out where this stuff is. So it's looking like that's where the supplies is going to be, hopefully. Coded message. Absent yourself from convoy as soon as possible. Be discreet. There's a shed in the Slantondale rail yard grid reference where we just said, make your way there. If I cannot wait, I'll leave supplies. Use the key to access them. So we have that key. Good to know. All right, so we've already discovered a couple of things now. So there's this cave here. And then there's also like a military bunker right up on that bridge too. So, I mean, we just started. We already got things to explore. Let's dive into the cave. And again, I have no clue what to expect in this game as far as the type of enemies. I don't even know if maybe we got to get a lantern or something to give us some light source here. I can't pick up the candle. Maybe I can pick up that torch over there. Let's see. Let's craft some stuff. I feel like we have a ton of cloth and, well, say a ton, but we really just have enough to make one bandage, it looks like. All right, here we go. All right, looks like I cannot take the torch, so... We had a couple of those bats. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. Welcome to stream. Hope you're having a great Friday night into the weekend. We are playing Atomfall. I'm playing on the PC via Game Pass right now. My first time playing the game, so everything is new to me. But so far, really enjoying the vibe of this game. We've decided to go in. We found an old mine cave, so that's what we're exploring right now. Hopefully, it does not turn into a bad decision. Oh, I don't know if that's a friendly or not. I guess we're gonna find out right now.
Hello? Who's out there?
I don't want no problems, man.
Stay back. What are you doing in here? Who knows what might have followed you in? You really don't know where you are? Are you all right? If you don't mind me saying so, you look proper peaky. Well, ain't that a turn up for the books? Mayhap I can help you find your feet a tad. This is the quarantine zone. They built hell in Cumberland, and you're right slap bang in it. Government boffins used to be here. Don't know what they were doing, but it all went to cock in the end. Look, if you've a question about these caves, I can help. I don't know much about how else, though. Supplies I could trade, if that's what you're after.
I mean, I don't know what I would really have. That I can trade. I just have the bandages.
Well, this tunnel's part of the old cart route. What's left of it, any road. It's like a loop, takes you in and out of Slatton Dale. The Dale's busy with outlaws, so watch yourself if you go that way. Oh, and there's a fenced-off way, goes into the soldiers' territory. Skethermoor, that is. Can't recommend that. Not unless you're keen to get yourself shot or burned to a crisp. You know, I must say, it's nice to talk to someone. Someone who's properly here, that is. Not just a voice in my head. Interchange? Now why does that ring a bell? I'm sorry. My memory ain't what it were. Mayhap it'll come back to me.
That's right, I do have some bread. But I don't know what else I would really have to really trade with him that I'd want to give up. Let's see what he has. He's got an axe here. Let's see. Is that a mine detector? I mean, not a mine detector, a metal detector. That's what it is. And a torch. I mean, that's not bad to have. I don't know if you have to keep equipping it with batteries, though. Let's see how much that is. So what if I gave him a grenade? So, yeah, I mean, he's good for that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that trade. Grenade for a torch there.
Lovely. And everyone's happy. Come back if you're around. Might have something new I can trade with you.
All right, I don't think I really want to talk about him about voices in his head.
Bye.
So let's get going here. See this torch. Switch on or off. It doesn't add too much light. I was kind of expecting something a little bit better. If you're pointing at this ceiling, it doesn't even do anything. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so it's very limited. Oh well. You live and learn, right? Switch over to the police baton. I feel like this would be easier to swing. This area is under martial law, so I think this is probably what he was telling about. Maybe. Might be the place that I don't want to go to. Don't really know what the weight limits are, so we're gonna keep picking up stuff until it screams at us that we don't need to pick up stuff anymore. Keep picking up glass. I'm assuming it'll be important for something once I learn more about the crafting. Then again, I don't want to have a billion glass bottles. All right. So I don't know if this is outlaw territory or if it's the soldier territory, which seems like we should avoid. Yeah, so this is probably the outlaw territory here. So as you can see, there is loading times, but they don't seem to be bad. There's a sign over there that says keep out, so it kind of makes me want to go over there. Although I think you do have to be cautious in this game. Doesn't it look like a dead body there? Kind of want to check that out. Oh, look at that. Oh, whoa, what is hitting me? The fish. Oh my goodness. They're like giant leeches. All right, well, that explains why that dude is dead. Thing is, I don't know if there's a number of them or if it's kind of unlimited. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. I don't know if they're gonna just keep respawning, but I kind of want this metal detector. Good thing we did not trade for that. Because that would have been a waste. We just got one for free. Let's search this guy's body. This poor guy. Nothing crazy, yeah. All right, the water is dangerous. We gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. There are leeches in the water. I don't know if we can mess with this stuff here. It looks like a gate to push to allow the water downstream, but I don't think we can mess with it. Interesting, very interesting. Was not expecting that. All right, I just want to look at some stuff here. Restores a significant amount of health over time. Cures bleeding, gives bleed resistance buff. Reduces the bleed buildup. I was kind of hoping something to kind of show my status. Oh, it's outlaw right there. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna avoid them. Unless he comes one by one, if he comes over here, I'm gonna knock him out.
I know you're here somewhere.
Yeah, come here, bro.
There's no. Come on then. Let's get them off.
They're around here somewhere.
Oh my goodness, there is a ton of them, and they got guns. I am out of here. Hopefully I can't break any bones. That was a bad decision. I have no ranged weapons. Yeah, they shoot me from across the way there. Oh, we got another keep out sign. I think this was a bad idea coming this way. I think we're in an area that we probably shouldn't be yet. Yeah, there are multiple outlaw bases here, it seems. So we may want to make our way back through the mines. I'm going to steal as much stuff as I can here. Make our way back. Whoa, what was that? Yeah, it was a scare. Jump scare got me good. Almost sounded like a dog, but it's just this piece of wood here. All right, a lot of definitely a lot of cool pickups that you can get, things that you can read. Let's see where we are on the map. Are we anywhere near where we're supposed to be? We actually are. So we actually went in the right direction here. So if I follow this road, it's around here. It's going to be where that box is. So you know what? We're going to press on. Try to avoid as much combat as possible. Just because we're not in a position to really fight that many people. So we're going to avoid the combat where we can. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. They are looking for me. Hopefully there's less on this side. Probably if you play on the lesser difficulties, there may be more weapons, ammo, things like that. So you could probably, if you play on those difficulties, you can probably get by shooting everybody up, you know? All right, so there is something around here, but there's somebody whistling. Yeah, right there. So I don't want to use the metal detector right now because there's a bad guy here. Maybe if we can take care of him. Oh no, there is a lot of bad guys there. I don't know if I need a shovel. It says to aim with the left trigger. Here we go. I'm not really sure what that means. Chemicals and radiation resistance. I'm sure that will come in handy. All right, so we have just learned how to use the metal detector. There we go. Like I said, this game does not really hold your hand in the sense of most games. All right, so we got to get out of this place. There are a ton of enemies, and we don't have enough to fight them off. We need to get this way here. We're going to try and go around these buildings just because there is a bunch of dudes right there. Is that Kilroy? That is Kilroy. Hopefully we don't run into anybody here, although there looks to be a lot of places to explore here. I bet you if we stuck around, we'd probably find some decent loot. Some cloth over here. Some water wheels. Maybe we can go in there. I do hear somebody whistling, so we do have to be careful. Looks like there's a trap over here. Requires disarm trap skill, which I apparently do not have. Gonna unlock that so we can get out a little easier. Watch out for any other traps that might be here. Ooh, we got ourselves it's a very rusty looking rifle, but let's there we go. Does not look like to be in very good shape, but that is going to help us out. Here's somebody outside of the building. All right, doesn't appear to anything else to be here, so we're gonna get out. Oh, I see. Look at that. It's another one of those traps. Definitely is somebody around. Might be on the other side. The explorer in me wants to look at everything, but probably not a good idea. So we're gonna move on. Make sure there's no traps here. Pistol ammo. We've got a couple of pistol ammos already. Do not have a pistol though. Definitely hearing footsteps, so we do need to be careful. We are already going on to an hour in the stream. I feel like we just started. And definitely has not felt like an hour. So this game is definitely grabbing my attention, which is a great thing. All right, so yeah, we need to get this on this road here. We're gonna try. There was a bunch of bad guys here, so I don't know if we can sneak around here. Looks to be a little bit of a bridge here. So maybe we'll just follow this road and make our way through this way. Just kind of avoid all the enemies that are here. We'll see. This shows as a road, but it doesn't look much of a road. I keep hearing things. Okay, all right. Maybe I can't go up here. Maybe I need some rock climbing skill. Okay. All right. All right, so I guess we're gonna, maybe this is the road. All right, looks like this guy was painting. Probably shouldn't bring a paintbrush to a gunfight. All right, this might be that bridge that I was talking about. Might be more bandits around. We got some graffiti there saying to stay away in a very polite term. All right, let's check the map one more time. See if we can get back on track here. Somehow we've sort of wandered off a lot more than what I was anticipating. I went way out here. Right? I'm supposed to be around here. Yeah, around here. So apparently I have a bad sense of direction. So let's fix that. Oh, there's a ton of people there. I don't know if they're good or bad though. We are gonna leave them alone. But we do need to make our way back. All right, there is an outlaw whistling somewhere. I can hear him. I don't know how I got so off track here. This is where I wanted to go, but somehow I got way off track. Always enjoy the aesthetics of these older vehicles. Love these old style half-ton trucks. All right, we're getting there. Basically, if I just cross this waterway here, we'll be in good shape. It looks like the supplies is probably dropped off in a bandit and outlaw camp, though. Which it can't be easy, of course. Hopefully it is worth it. That's all I will say. Alright, so where are we? Is that somebody that was walking by? No. Alright, so we got to be pretty close here. So we're going to say 28.7. So it's probably going to be higher there. And 77.5. Probably around there. All right, so we are at the rail yard, just like it said. So that's what I was saying earlier. This is how you kind of figure out where stuff is in this world. You just use the map, and as long as you have the coordinates, you should be in pretty decent shape. How easily we find the stash, now that's a there looks to be 2 or 3 guys here, probably not friendly. If we can, we're going to try and take them out stealthily.
Hands away from weapon. Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble.
Oh, there's too many of them. There is way too many. Yeah, there's like 100 guys here.
Something feels off. Nobody wants trouble. Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. You're out there. Don't be daft. All those banks just sitting abandoned. I bet there's gold in them safes just right. That's nice and easy now.
Yeah, there is a ton of guys there. Ton of guys. I mean, they're not attacking me right away, but I think if I stick around, they will start.
Don't go asking for trouble or you'll get it.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of them. They know I'm here. They know I'm here, but I want that I do want that supply cache.
Let's
Yeah, leave me alone. I'll leave you alone.
Hey, let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence.
I don't know.
Calm down, right? No need for bloodshed. Is that
Okay, I'm good with that. Just leave me alone.
nice and slow now? Let's have no trouble.
Is that him? Did I scare him off?
Don't do anything stupid, friend.
So far they're not attacking me, but that can change at any second here.
Let's have no trouble. Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble.
Oh yeah, this.
Back the way you came. Go on. Sorry, kid. Sod off. Sudden moves. Don't do anything stupid, friend. Did I scare him off? Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll...
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that they haven't just wasted me yet, because there is a ton of them. And they're all around the area where I need to go.
I think they've gone.
I'd gone bloody well come back.
There is a lot of stuff to explore here. So I mean, if we take our time here, we could probably find some good loot. Got another outlaw camp. That guy was not kidding when he said that there was tons of outlaws, and as you can see, they're probably not super friendly.
Let's take this nice. Let's be sensible, eh? Nobody wants trouble. Who's prowling around out there?
Don't
Keep
be
your eyes
daft.
peeled now.
Nobody wants trouble. Let's just calm down, eh? No need. Heads up. Arms out.
Oh,
bloody
he just shot me.
teller. Where's me hell's teeth? You bugger.
Piece of cake. Let's be having them.
Christ, watch yourself, mate.
Hey. What? Oh, Christ.
Oh man, I thought I shot that guy in the head.
I'm off it. Bastard got another.
Close with me.
Yeah, you can see the weapons. Weapons don't do a ton of damage on some of these guys.
Hell and damnation. I hear something. I'm sure.
Health is pretty low as well. Let's see what this stuff does. Restores a small amount of health over time. So let's eat that. It doesn't appear that I'm bleeding. You can see the weapons are in pretty bad shape. They're all rusty, very low accuracy. Maybe later in the game we'll find some better weapons. I shot one of the guys in the head and probably just wasn't accurate enough. This guy here, definitely gonna take that because it's a shotgun. So far, not a lot in these open buildings here. I think we really need to find is buildings that are still semi-enclosed. But I will say there is a lot. Okay, trespassing. There is definitely a ton that we can explore. Looks like another enemy base here. So we got, in this area anyways, we got outlaws everywhere. Probably gonna have to do a bandage because we're not doing so well health-wise. All right, somebody just got found. Who got found? Probably not gonna go this way yet. I really, it's open. We're gonna go after those supplies. See if we can get that. So far, really enjoying the game. Like I said, it's got a very stalkerish vibe, a little bit of Fallout, but it does have a little bit of a different feeling. But I think if you like either of those games, you're gonna enjoy this. So far, I would say this is a recommendation. I haven't run into anything in the hour that I've played to suggest that I wouldn't keep playing this or want to keep playing it. So. All right, we got a tripwire there. We want to avoid that. All right, we are looking for that stash. Again, we don't have the exact location, but this is where I'm thinking it is. So that is where we're gonna head. Okay, apparently I just set off a trap. But I guess nobody heard that. So I will take that, I guess. Where is this supplies? Probably where all those guys are. No. right, we're getting pistol ammo, but we're not. We haven't found a pistol yet. We got a rifle and a shotgun. A little train in here. All right, so we found the box here. All right, the convoy is gone. I watched your helicopter go down south of here. If any of you survived and are reading this, I couldn't wait, but I have left you some supplies. You should already have the key to access them. Your orders remain the same. Find out what happened to our comrades that were trapped here 5 years ago. Their last signal before the blackout originated from Casterfell Woods, grid reference, and the storm drain nearby should take you there. Good luck. At the bottom of a letter is a carefully sketched map of a storm drain entrance in Slayton Dale. So it does give you some, again, the coordinates. So you just look at the map and you kind of can figure out an idea of where it is. But it looks like there is a storm drain that you can follow that'll bring you right to those coordinates. Probably not going to do that tonight. Maybe we'll do a little bit more exploring and probably call it a night. All right, we've got a rusty revolver with our pistol ammo. So now, and a sticky bomb recipe. There we go. Awesome. So now we know how to make sticky bombs. All right, I don't think there's anything else here. All right, we do have a decent amount of bullets for the rifle here.
Off with you. That's better.
Definitely something
You're
out
showing
there.
some sense.
Can't get a headshot on him.
Careful, you won't get lucky twice.
Oh, I almost thought he survived that. I'm like, you took 2 shots right to the chest like that?
Right, you.
I'm shooting.
Still alive? Yep, still alive.
Blood. Sure it came from over here. I'll fight you if you're out there. Off with you. Don't make me hurt you. Is someone messing me about? Bloody sneaky bastard, they've gone.
Do have a pistol too. Where's my pistol? There it is.
No sign of him now. Must have done a runner.
I don't know you. Don't you go asking for trouble.
Oh, that is a lot of guys.
Might be nothing, but
We're gonna avoid that posse there.
outlaws they call us. Right bunch of merry men we make.
don't think I've been in here, but it doesn't seem to be anything useful. All right, so we found this secret room, but doesn't appear to be anything yet anyway. All right, we got a well, we found a revolver. I guess that's useful, or maybe we can trade it. I don't know if the weapons in this game have a durability where they'll break. My health is definitely not doing too well. I have a bunch of waters, but what is that for? Got is it just for crafting? All right, so it looks like the waters are for crafting. So it doesn't appear to be any like food or water requirements. It looks like they, whatever food that you do pick up, it's just for replenishing your health. Looks like. There is a ton of bad guys though. This is definitely not an empty world. That is for sure. All right, it says that there might be a marking on our map. Let's take a look at that. All right, right over here. So we're actually not too far from that. The water wheel's there. So we can at least try. There is a wall here too, with the British flags there, so I'm not sure if that's somewhere we can go. I know there are towns in here, like friendly towns that you can go to.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
All right, so let's head in here, see if it's a town. This might be a good good place to end the stream. We'll see.
Well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right?
All right, so this is a friendly town. So what I'm going to do is this is where we are going to end our adventure today. You let me know if this was something that you enjoyed. It's just, a game that I really wanted to check out. And usually on Friday night streams, we tend to do more modern stuff, although I have been doing the Outbreak series and been doing that on Tuesdays and Fridays. We are going to continue that on Tuesday. So if you were a little bit disappointed and was looking forward to Outbreak, I apologize. This is something that I didn't really want to check out. So glad I did, because I think this is a game that I'm definitely going to continue playing, whether it be on the next Friday live stream or just off the stream in general. But we will return Tuesday with the Outbreak series. Thank you, everybody that stopped by this Friday night. I hope you have a great night, great weekend, and we'll see you again Tuesday. As always, happy gaming and God bless. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to be so. All right, have a good night, everybody.